Okay, this is Gamer Blave, and we are back with another episode of Battletech. And if you missed the last episode, then man, that was an exciting one, and that was an emotional one, if you will, because we went and we were trying to get Lord Madeira and the intel that he had been trying to get. But we failed to get Lord Madeira. We did get the intel, but we didn't get Lord Madeira. Now, I don't want to go into all the details of what the intel did actually contain, but it does look like that is going to be useful to us in terms of severing the connection between the Taurian Concordat and the Directorate. But I don't want to, talk about that for forever right here. We went into that in the last one, and, these videos do end up being pretty lengthy as it stands. In between that one and the last one and this one, I said that I was possibly going to record the mercenary missions, and I actually did record one. But I decided not to put it up because it ended up being like we just went through and we just completely steamrolled it. And I was like, we've done enough mercenary missions. I really don't think we need to put that up. So basically what's happened here is I came to this area here. It was 4.5 stars and 4.5 skulls. And I just tried to find some place that was going to be a reasonable challenge and give us, some good, hopefully some good missions. We did 2 missions, and we made a little bit of money. As you can see, we don't have a ton of money. We have made some very, very minor modifications to our mechs. We got we got another Banshee and a Zeus, and I sold those. That's where some of this money has come from. But the King Crab has another AC-20+++. That's probably the biggest change we have here. And our Atlas has a large laser plus... where was it? I thought we had... Maybe I didn't actually outfit it yet. I thought we bought it. Let me see if I've done it. Ah, yeah, there it is. Large laser plus. So I think... Do I want to put it over the 5 damage and get the accuracy? Yeah, let's do it with that. Let's get the accuracy there. I like the accuracy. Yeah, so that weapon, we had acquired that. But that's pretty much the main like changes to our mechs that have happened. Now, there were a couple of other items in this area that I was like, well, I could try to get a little bit more money and grab them. And the main thing that I really actually wanted was this L large pulse plus here. It does plus 10 damage, so 65 damage and minus 1 ton. So it's just 1 more ton than a large laser. It does have more heat, but I would really like to put this, I mean, probably on the Atlas. I think it makes the most sense there, or possibly on the Highlander. But yeah, I mean, I would really like to have this weapon. But look at that cost, 4.1 million. I mean, we almost have enough money, but we just didn't quite grind it out. And I just don't know if I'm quite feeling that. We could buy this LRM 20+++. That would be nice on our stalker here. To put over that, but I don't know if that's just going to be enough of an upgrade here. Don't know if it's going to be enough of an upgrade. So, anyway, going back to what we, our objectives here, our current priority mission is really far away because we had to travel way away to find a place that was, going to be challenging enough here. So we've got to go to Tyrlon. And hopefully it is going to be, you know, hopefully it's going to be a good situation there. But yeah, we've really been kind of breezing through stuff here. Yeah, this one's not going to be quite as lucrative, it looks like, as the last couple of them. But we do need to take this one. So let's see what it says. Proceed to Tyrlon, where you will assist the Restoration Army's efforts to liberate House Parata. Field intelligence suggests bringing a mix of heavy and assault class mechs. A mix of heavy firepower and maneuverability is recommended. Jump-capable mechs are expected to prove especially advantageous in our projected theater of operations. Further details will be provided upon your arrival. Okay, so we've got 2 mechs in our lance that can jump. At this point, unless I grind, we don't really have the flexibility to add anything to our lance. So we've got our king crab that can jump and our highlander that can jump. The Atlas is really going to struggle unless we go in here and refit it specifically for this mission with jump jets. I don't know if I'm really all about that. But what this suggests to me is that there's just going to be some terrain that you really are going to have trouble traversing. So that means that this one is really probably going to struggle, because this one is all about direct fire. I'm not too concerned about the stalker on this one, because as long as we can get kind of close with the stalker, you know, we can just fire those missiles over, and you know, as long as we don't get left too far behind with the stalker, that's still pretty useful. So I think that we'll still be okay as long as we get the Highlander and the King Crab up there close enough. So we should be okay. So let's go ahead and accept that contract and get moving towards that. We might have a little bit of experience to dole out here. Although, you know, most of our guys... Yeah, that was pretty quick. Most of our guys are pretty much... you know, where they need to be. So yeah, we've got a whole bunch of experience here. We can get some more health, or we can get indirect fire penalty. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the indirect fire penalty because he does have some LRMs, and that could be useful.
I hear ya.
And I'm gonna keep working towards piloting with her to grab the hit defense.
Training confirmed, Commander.
I'm receiving.
And we did take Hot Rod actually on a mission. His gunnery actually really does need some work. Although Called Shot Mastery would be nice. Do we want Called Shot Mastery, or do we want more gunnery? I think we want more just chance to hit, because he's been struggling a little bit.
Mech Warrior training complete.
Receiving you.
Yeah. Yep. The reason that Decker and Medusa are injured was because we had an event where they got in a fight with one another, and they both hurt each other. So that's what's going on there. It wasn't like they got actually damaged in battle. Nothing quite that exciting. Okay, happy accidents. Let's see what's going on here. Darius opens the morning briefing with a scowl on his face. We picked up new supplies a few weeks ago, and we're just now opening some of the crates of machine tools, and, well, I can't believe this happened again, but... Yang practically explodes from his chair. We have more frozen Triple F burger meat. Do you know how hard this stuff is to come by in the periphery? Dr. Murad sighs audibly. Please tell me that the refrigeration was still operational. I don't want a repeat of last time. Don't worry, Doc. My team will take care of the goods. Yang flashes you a winning smile. What do you say, Commander? Burgers on the menu? Well, he didn't exactly answer the refrigeration question, did he? That sucks we don't have hydroponics. I wish he did answer that question, because that would really be the main thing. I'm tempted to give the crate to him, because because we're really far away from Tyrlon. So, you know, what's the worst that can happen? Some people get some tummy aches. I mean, hopefully no one dies. So I'm gonna give I mean, if we lose morale, look, we're almost at max morale. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This could be bad. I mean, we could lose a lot of morale. People could get sick. That's kind of what it's suggesting is going to happen, right? But I want to be kind of happy-go-lucky here. Let's go for it. Oh, well, we don't really need the pet tech point, though. Okay. Yang's eager face makes it a little harder to strike a stern tone. Chief, I'm going to give you this shipment, but, you add forcefully, this time I don't want to find half your technicians in the medbay. I mean it. 2 days later, Yang shows up unannounced in your quarters. There's sweat on his brow, and his mechanical hand fiddles with an oil-soaked rag. Boss, I swear it wasn't the Triple F's fault. We cooked those patties until they were practically charcoal briquettes. You unconsciously try to rub the stress out of your forehead. What's the bottom line? Yang considers for a moment. I've scheduled shorter and more frequent shifts, and I've set a couple rows of emergency latrines. Our efficiency should only be negatively impacted for a week, boss. Tops. Okay, -1 tech point penalty for 7 days. That's not the end of the world, especially since we are not using our mech bay. Now, that does actually bring up something. I would have a lot more money, and would have been able to buy that large laser that I probably should have. If I hadn't bought the upgraded mech bay. I've just got this, like, yeah, I've got to keep building and buying upgrades here, even when I don't like really need them. I certainly didn't need the upgraded mech bay, but I was like, yeah, I want to get like as many upgrades as I can. So that's just kind of like a thing. I just feel like I need to be constantly upgrading stuff. So I've got no argument against that being a waste of money. I mean, that really was, and it certainly would have made the mech better to have that weapon. I mean, we would have had a little bit more of a heat issue, because right now heat is doing really well on most of our mechs, you know, unless we're like in one of those desert biomes or something like that, which, you know, you all know that I really love. They're great. But I mean, the thing is, the enemy has to deal with that crap too, so it's not so bad. But man, in terms of overheating, I mean, most of the time the enemy isn't going to be lasting that long. I mean, we just have so much freaking firepower now. It's ridiculous. All right, yeah, I'm gonna stay with normal. I mean, look at our morale. We're just 2 away from maximum. I mean, I could go for 880,000 here and get it up to max, but I'm not really compelled to spend that money on it. I'm just not. Just not. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to be like, yeah, we got max morale. If there was like another bonus, like, you know, you got like 1 more resolve point for having 50, then yeah, obviously I would go for it. But you know, you don't. That's it, man. It's so freaking long. I mean, I had really gone out there, hadn't I? If you were like a professional mech warrior in this fictional universe, you would just spend your entire life traveling around, you know, from system to system. You would just spend your entire life traveling on a spaceship, and then, you know, you just spend like a day, or, you know, a day or two in these various systems. But I mean, the vast majority of it would just be traveling around on these spaceships. That would be I don't think that would be the life for me, that's for sure. Okay, Blave, it's poker night. Darius is prowling outside your quarters as you return after dinner. Poker night. Darius first insisted because he said it would help keep his skills sharp. He doesn't always win, so perhaps he's right. It's usually the senior staff he ropes into playing, although occasionally some other lucky crew member or guest is invited to the table. But you're the boss. He can't make you play. Manipulate the game. Okay, I will play casually. I think that's just going to be... Although Darius doesn't really have, morale or anything like that. Well, I mean, he's not going to get high spirits. He's not a mech warrior, but it might affect morale. Play casually, so... Oh, we can't gain attack point. This is just a friendly game, Darius intones as he shuffles the deck. And thank God for that, Yang clinks his ambergris vermouth with your cup and looks at his hand. His eyes widen immediately. Poker night. You keep an eye on your cards, but soon you're pulled into a conversation with Yang about the rarity of functional quad mechs. Darius is displeased at how lightly you're taking the game, but it's not clear why until Yang notices the pile of chips he'd been absently collecting all night. Wow, says Yang. I guess I got lucky tonight. Samir taps her own small stack of chips. We're all lucky. If Darius had the cards you were just flashing around, we'd owe him our shirts. Okay, we got 1 tech point for 7 days. I mean, I really don't have anything that I want to do to our mechs. They're pretty good. So let's just keep going. I mean, the only thing I really could do, like I said, is strip the Atlas a little bit and put some jump jets on it, but I just really don't want to bother with it. Maybe I'm going to regret it because usually those tips, well, okay, sometimes those tips are pretty useful, but they're like, yeah, you're going to want some jump jets on this one. Maybe I should have listened. Maybe my 2 mechs that don't have jump jets are just going to be left in the dust. And then hopefully the Highlander and the King Crab are going to be able to deal with it. That being said, King Crab really doesn't have a whole lot of ammo. We do have to remember that. I may at some point have to strip another ton of armor, which will really hurt to do, and get some more AC-20 ammo on that. Oddly enough, well, not oddly enough, just on that note, the last mission I played was a 5-skull mission. And, it was one of the ones that was in between the last episode and this one. It was a 5-skull mission, and man, they sent a whole bunch of assault mechs. We had an Atlas, we went up against an Atlas and a King Crab in that one. There was a Stalker, there was a Banshee, and then there were a couple of heavy mechs. There was a Grasshopper, there was a Dragon. There might have been 2 Banshees actually, because there were 2 Lances. I can't remember everything that was in it. But anyway, yeah, King Crab definitely ran out of ammo. Okay, so Hot Rod, I don't know if we're taking you. That being said, it's another opportunity for him to get some more experience, so why not? This is 3.5. Why not? Yeah, let's bring Medusa too. Let's bring the quote unquote B squad here. Get these guys a little bit more experience. Hopefully I'm not gonna regret that. But Medusa, like I've said, Medusa's as good as Behemoth. Sorry, Behemoth is basically as good as she's gonna be. The only other thing Tactics is gonna give her some indirect fire, which her mech doesn't use, and another health for guts. Hopefully we don't need that. That would really be kind of a disastrous situation wherein that comes into play. So yeah, this is going to be our Lance, and hopefully our mobility is not going to kill us too much on this one. It may. I keep telling myself I'm going to pick up some lighter mechs, maybe a heavier 2. Yeah, maybe if we catch, maybe if we grab a Grasshopper or something like that, maybe we'll hang on to it. But I keep selling them. And picking up weapons, and trying to tweak my mechs a little bit, make them a little bit stronger. But dadgummit, I know we're gonna be humbled I know we're going to be humbled. Oh, let's actually read this here before I keep prattling on. The Directorate's last stronghold on our way. This is the Directorate's last stronghold on our way to Coromodir. We're going to liberate this system and set House Parata free. I have an invasion fleet en route to take the spaceport in a surprise attack. But the shipyard's gun batteries are going to be a problem. You need to take them offline before our ships arrive. Okay, so this is going to be one where we definitely have got to rush in. It's going to be it's probably not going to be too dissimilar from our first Panzer mission, if you remember way back in the campaign, where we had to kind of rush down and blow up. I think it was like a defense like control facility or something. I really can't remember all the details of that one.
Command interface initiated.
But we managed to take that one out pretty quick. Okay, Commander, we're making a push on the Directorate's primary shipyard if our attack is successful. What's left of my uncle's fleet will be rendered useless, but we're going to need your help. The shipyard is protected by enormous gun batteries that draw their power from the generators in front of you. I need you to destroy those generators before our dropships enter their weapon range. There are 3 generators designated Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. Take out all 3 structures, mop up any surviving Directorate units, and our dropship fleet will be clear to handle the rest. Okay,
Go take out
so
those generators, Commander, and do it quickly. Our entire plan falls apart if those guns stay online.
okay. Oh man, we had a little bit of lag there. So we've got that one there. That one's not going to be much of an issue. Is this actually one right there? Like, hold on a second. I'm really. That's generator Charlie. Where's... Like, that doesn't seem... This one doesn't seem like it's... Ah, this is the other one. Okay, so... I think the reason... Yeah, the reason that the jump jets are here is definitely clear now. Yeah, so you can just jump up these rocks. Yeah, the Atlas is really gonna struggle with this and not gonna be very useful after this one. That's pretty sad. That being said, we are dealing with 3.5 skulls. Honestly, I'm not super concerned, but hey, we're gonna find out. We've only got 17 rounds, so we have to shepherd book it in here. We've got no time for any shenanigans, guys. That spider is a Directorate prototype, specially modified to serve as a forward observer. I've heard stories about these. They can fight, but their primary function is marking targets for artillery bombardment. Ugh, that's not good. Keep your eyes open, boss. The Directorate has too much valuable hardware out there to risk firing their artillery blind. If you can destroy all the forward observers, it should stop them from calling out any future artillery strikes, but be careful. Any targets they've already marked will still be in danger of bombardment.
We got company.
Okay.
I'm walking here.
Incoming artillery fire.
Whoa. Holy crap. Yeah, they are not screwing around, are they? Okay, fortunately, it doesn't look like it's really, like, on top of me here.
Ready for orders.
Can you get past that? We can get past that. But yeah, I mean that's really kind of
Waiting for orders.
oh man. This is not great, guys. This is not great. Okay, let's move here and blow up this turret.
Coordinates received.
Okay, what do we got on this turret? 150. Between, let's see, the two. Well, I mean, I don't actually have to worry about the Gauss rifle. Like I said, I don't think the Atlas is going to be super involved in this one. So that's going to be 80 plus 90 plus that's 100. Oh shoot! Just fire everything.
This should be good.
That's going to be more than enough by a lot. By a lot.
Target destroyed.
Works for me though. Okay. Okay, let's sprint in here, and then can I? Yeah, let's sprint here, and then I'm going to use a hot rod to blow up that turret.
Full throttle.
Or I'm gonna get nailed. That sucked.
I'm here.
Okay, we gotta blast this thing.
We're rolling.
Okay, that thing only has 97, so we can fire our LRM 20s and some LRM 15s, and we'll be doing just fine.
Give them everything you've got.
I'm anticipating / hoping that Hot Rod's going to be getting to shoot a lot here, so hopefully,
Acknowledged.
we can manage our ammo such that woo, doggies, that's spicy. That is a spicy meatball. Oh, they're bringing in a 35 tonner.
Standing by.
Okay, go ahead and reserve with him.
Holding for the right opportunity.
Guys, we need to hurry here. We can't be just sitting here though. Like, we don't actually, I mean, we are on the clock to get up there. We've already used two rounds, so every round we've got to be moving in the direction of these facilities. I mean, honestly, 15 rounds just to get up there is kind of pushing it. Yeah, this is the only way that these guys, you know, are gonna win, I think, is you know, by virtue of the fact that I really don't have speed in my lance, which I've, you know, talked about quite a bit. Okay, so 35, I think that's the spider over there. Let's see if we can get over here and give him a piece of our mind.
Order received.
No, that's the Jenner. Where's the stupid spider? Oh, we've got really, really terrible shots. Do we take the 30% chance to hit? Does a precision strike give you a bonus? It does give you a slight bonus, 40%. I'm gonna take the slight percent chance to hit bonus. Yeah, he hated that. He hated that. Can't believe that actually worked out there. Anyway.
I'm your spaniel.
Oh man. So they're just gonna keep lighting that up.
Good to go.
That sucks. I've got no choice but to come out here and okay, let's move in here, and she should be able to split shot these two guys.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Okay, let's see. What do these guys have? Whoa, they've got a reasonable amount of armor on them. But they, let's see, the one in the back, hold on a second, the one in the back doesn't have very much structure. I think the Gauss rifle, because of the fact that it does the structure damage there, it might actually kill. It might actually kill it in one shot. I'm not positive about that. I'm gonna find out though, because I'm gonna have it fire that and do that.
No problem. I've got enough guns
Yep,
for everyone.
I was right. The structure damage, I think, since it only had 3 in any specific place.
Smoked them.
Nice. Okay, we've got to move our Highlander up in this direction basically as fast as we can. I'm gonna do a jump and a shot probably at this quick draw here.
Engaging jump jets.
Let's just see how quickly we can take this quick draw down.
All weapons committed.
Nice. Nice. Just one shot a heavy mech. Just one shot a heavy mech. That's what I'm talking about.
I await your command.
Let's move here. And do we blast at the Jenner or do we blast the turret? Well, let's get up in this position. And then we can decide. The turret has 2 lasers and a large laser. And the Jenner has 2 medium lasers. So the turret's going to be able to do more damage. That's going to do... this is going to do enough damage.
May I
Nice.
One less turret.
And we need to get this freaking spider. Woo! This is getting spicy.
Damage minimal.
That's a spicy meatball. Is this another spider?
Is that all you got?
Ace pilot. Okay.
I'm ready.
Hot rod. Okay. Go ahead and reserve with hot rod. We need to take these spiders out. I mean, I don't care to run past this generator. We can shoot the generator as we're running past. I'm not concerned with the... I mean, I'm concerned with the generator, but I'm not, you know, concerned with the generator. You know, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not immediately concerned with the generator. We don't have great chances to hit this thing, but it's a spider. So, like, if we hit it, it's gonna really, really feel our wrath.
Don't need to tell me twice.
If you know what I mean. It's really not gonna love what we've got cooking up for it. The precision strike does give us a slight bonus here, which is really gonna help us out. And I'm just gonna go right for its center torso. I could go for... No, I'm gonna go for its center torso. Because, like, if the Gauss rifle hits a center torso, or if some of those... Yeah, I mean... This is... It's...
Got it.
Yeah. Yep.
Repeat, we have a mech warrior down. Our land's integrity is compromised. Requesting support.
Okay. Very nice. Now let's see if we can duplicate the magic here. And then we have to get moving up. Man, that's so far away. Yeah, I am gonna wish that we had something a little bit faster here. That Highlander in particular is, I mean, the Highlander and the King Crab are both very slow. And they're our most mobile mechs right now, so... Yeah, let's get another precision strike going on this guy. Eat this! Oh my gosh! Yeah. That felt good. That felt good. Okay. Let's move up here and give this Jenner a piece of our mind.
I'm going.
Yeah, give him the beans. I don't think he's gonna like it. Okay, yeah, he's done. So now we can get sprinting with Medusa. And this is... The main argument for bringing Behemoth on this one would have been that extra sprint. She's got 20% extra sprint that Medusa does not have. So, I mean, I guess that means that they're not going to be able to make any more of these. But they're just going to keep doing that, which is going to be kind of irritating. No, we don't want to use your ammo on this thing, but we do want to just get moving past this thing. So let's get sprinting here. You know what? Actually, you do blow this thing up. Everyone else is going to sprint. He's got the longest range, so he's going to be able to catch up and also do work for me pretty easily. 150. Let's just shoot the two LRM-20s. Well, no, that's only going to do 160, and we might miss some. So I'm going to shoot two LRM-15s and an LRM-20. That ought to do the trick.
That's one generator down. You've got 2 more to go.
Nice.
Keep fighting.
Especially that LRM 15 plus I forget, like 6 times 15 that's more, right? That's 90. So that's actually more damage. I should be shooting that instead, right? Because that's doing the stability, or is that doing... Okay, so this is going to do more stability damage. This is going to do more raw damage. Okay. Sprint. Sprint up this way, man. Can you... Okay, can we jump further than we can sprint? What's our situation here? No, we can sprint further than we can... Actually, it's about the same. It is gonna be... Guys, this is gonna be tight. This is gonna be tight.
Engaging jump jets.
What can I do for you?
Our guys are definitely gonna be... Do we want to go? Do we want to go this way? Okay, I'm gonna send the Atlas this way. I'm gonna send the Stalker around this way. So we're gonna go 2 and 2 on this one. Although, I mean, these are my 2 tankiest units, and then these are my 2 least tanky units, but the Highlander's, I think, still going to be tanky enough for this situation. Okay, that's nice. It looks like those have gone away now, so it's not going to be every turn that we've got to wait for that crap to happen.
Good to go.
I mean, it really seems like we should be... Okay, we can jump a little bit further. If I can get over to this road, I think you get a little bit of a movement bonus. If I can jump my way to that road, but this is just This is gonna get sketchy. This is gonna get sketchy, guys.
Waiting on you, Commander. Affirmative.
Kick that Atlas into high gear. Glitch. Kick it into high gear.
I live to serve.
Well, that's nice of you to say. But it's all gonna be for naught if we can't move these assault mechs fast enough here. Okay, we've got a turret here. I am going to more or less ignore it and move up this way for right now. I just don't have the time to be bothered with it. What I plan on doing is getting up here. Would be nice. I don't know if my I don't know if Hot Rod is going to be in range to take this thing out for me. Blave is definitely going to get in range of this turret or of that building in time to kill it. And actually, yeah, these guys are getting up. These guys are getting up here pretty good. These guys are getting up here pretty good. So I'm
Waiting for orders.
Standing by.
I'm gonna have Medusa come spot this turret for me, and then I can shoot the Gauss rifle, maybe those lasers at it.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Yeah. Yep. That'll be good. I don't know if that's gonna be enough damage, but it should put a good hurting on it. Should put a good hurting on it.
Got it.
Nice.
Bye-bye.
Keep working on those generators, Commander. Those ground batteries need to be down before our drop ships draw within range.
We're doing what we can with what we got here. But I've got 4 mechs. because, well, because I'm an idiot. But, okay, hold on a second. Let's see. Can we can sprint. I think we're going to sprint over here, and then we're going to jump up here, and hopefully that's going to give us a shot on the goods next turn. The problem with that, well, we might want a vigilance depending on what's up there, but we'll kind of see what's going on. Right now, you know, they're really just not hitting us with much in the way of resistance.
Roger.
Which, you know, I'm not complaining about. Yeah, this road has given us a nice little movement bonus here. You can really tell
I hear ya.
that Medusa was able to move further. At least it seemed like it to me. Oh crap! Oh man, right behind Blave. Man, an entire lance. And another spotter. Another spotter. Well, I don't know if that's a spotter or not. Yeah, destroyed the 3rd spotter.
My armor's breached.
Your armor's breached? They are going to go after the stalker, probably. That would be what I would do. Yeah, we don't have... Man, that is horrible that they...
Blown past my armor. I'm ready.
That they're giving, that they just basically drop them in right behind Hot Rod. Yep, that's... Man, that could have been really bad. Okay, but they're not going to get any more back shots on us. We're going to move over here, and probably vigilance with him. We're certainly not going to do anything other than that, and then we're going to probably shoot at this spider, just get rid of him. We've got 9 rounds, so yeah, I probably will turn around with Blave and start working on these guys. Working and twerking. Let's do this, and we're gonna vigilance here because we're down here and we're sitting ducks with our really light armor. I don't like it. So yeah, let's get rid of this spotter here. I don't love him. I mean, we got low chances to hit, but we do a whole lot of damage. I mean, do I do the precision strike as well for the extra extra little bonus chance to hit? I think we do.
All weapons are go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just a nice little extra thing to punch through that evasion. It really helps. It really helps. I mean, and with our massive morale, we have that extra resolve to spend. Okay, that's the last of the observers. Not seeing any more activity from their artillery emplacements. Nice. Okay, yeah, good. He's done. Now we got to take care of these clowns. Okay, we've got to protect our right arm. That's our Gauss rifle. That's our important thing. That being said, we obviously don't want to get completely wrecked in other capacities either. We've got the Vindicator, Trebuchet, and a Jaeger mech. So let's take some time out of our busy schedule here, just out of curiosity. Could we theoretically get up here? Okay, so we're basically 2 turns right now away from killing that thing. And the Jaeger mech has got its back turned to us. I think we do a called shot on its center torso in the back of the Jaeger mech, because that just seems too good to pass up. That's like a free kill. That's a free kill. I mean, look at that. There's no armor there. I mean, this is 100% a free kill.
All weapons emitted.
Yeah, that was a pretty dumb move, turning your back on a Highlander like that. I mean,
Enemy sensor lock.
our stalker almost got killed by a freaking spider that spawned behind him. Because, well, one, our stalker's not meant to be shot at. Period. When our stalker's getting shot at, something has gone horribly wrong.
What can I do for you?
Okay, I'm gonna move. Well, I guess we're just gonna go after this thing, because this is the only thing we can attack. So, blast this thing. Give it everything. Yeah, our heat's doing fine. Heat's doing fine. Of course, I mean, we're only shooting like once every several rounds, but still. Can we get over to these guys? No. Well, I think the Highlander, I think those guys have this under control. So I'm gonna jump here, and then I'm gonna jump over there.
Lifting off.
And then I can divert my attention. Away from this side.
Mess them up.
Artillery?
Good.
What is going on with the artillery? I thought that they said that that wasn't happening. Oh, I guess since the spider spawned, that means it's gonna happen.
Yes, Commander.
We can get a back shot on the trebuchet. I don't see why not. Yeah, these guys are, I don't know, confused, I guess. Eat this.
Firing all weapons.
Well, he didn't like it,
Scored a critical hit.
but he's still up. Hopefully his front can take a little bit. How many turns? We got 8. So we've really got to work on these guys. Can we get to his back? What do we have here? I mean, he's got 2 on the back. That's ridiculous.
Good to go.
Oh man, Glitch has got to move. We're gonna sprint up here.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and I guess we'll blast the turret. Sucks that Medusa does not have a split shot, but we'll blast the turret first. Because, well, it says eliminate all hostiles. I don't know if that means we have to eliminate the turrets. I'm going to do it so we don't have to circle back here, just in case. That would suck.
Let's hit him hard.
That would be very unfortunate if I had to come all the way back here just to get that turret. Our center torso shot here is blocked. But we do have 8 rounds here. I'm gonna go ahead and move here so I can get a good center torso kill shot on this Vindicator. Just get him off the battlefield. Because he's not gonna be able to stand up to this.
All weapons committed.
Sorry, buddy.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Man, those medium lasers with the 10 extra damage, it's just brutal. It's not even fair. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Woo-wee! Wait, what the heck was down there? Did I leave the Jenner down there? Okay.
I'm receiving you.
I'm gonna leave that guy to glitch. And let's just get sprinting around here. And just in case we're needed up here. Blade, get back to what you were doing. Because we need to get up there, dadgummit. We don't have a whole lot of time here.
What can I do for you?
These aren't going to be wonderful shots. Actually, let's just move back here and finish this guy off because he had like 2 in the back.
Moving out.
I don't know what this guy... I mean, these guys were just being stupid. I think they were confused because my lance was all over the place. But we don't need to fire the Gauss rifle. This guy's toast.
You're not gonna like this.
This guy's toast.
Gotcha.
I mean, that's how you just demolish a lance. Of course, I mean, they were radically outclassed.
Roger.
Second generator down. You've got 1 left.
One less structure.
Lady Arano, be advised that we're about to enter the shipyard's weapon range. I hope to hell your mercenary is almost finished with those generators. This is getting way too close for comfort.
Yeah, I think we've got it under
You know what
control.
you have to do. Please, Commander, we're almost out of time.
I think we've got it under control. Okay. Blave. We're gonna jump here, and we're gonna take this turret out, and then we're gonna be in range next turn to take this other clown out. Blast this guy.
All weapons committed.
Nice. Yeah, we've got this in the bag, guys.
Target destroyed.
I was really actually worried about the time, but I mean, I thought it was going to take us much longer to get up here, but we really did it pretty quick. I can't really make much time here at all. Man, let's just jump down off this mountain.
Good to go.
And let's sprint over in this direction. I am not sure if it's just going to be... I'm going to actually reserve him because I might need him. I might want to shoot at one of these turrets with him. I'm not sure if it's just going to end when I blast this thing. I may move up here and shoot at one of these turrets first, so I don't have to take fire from both of them. Or I could split shot. Yeah.
Engaging jump jets.
Let's see here. Let's do a multi-target. Okay, these do 150, so if we do that, and then that's 70, so 70 plus, that should be 80. If all that hits, that should take one of them out. Right, A? That should be like right at it, right? 70 and 80. Oh no, that would need to 87. Shoot. Yeah, we need that, and that's not going to do the trick, right? Because that's going to be 80 and 76. Oh, so that would be one left. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Anyway, do it anyway.
Engaging multiple targets.
I want to see if my math's right. I mean, that's assuming all the missiles hit. It would have one. Nope, it has 9.
I hear ya.
Ready for orders.
Well, Hot Rod could blast it for me. I might as well.
Got it, Commander.
Okay, we just need to fire one group of LRM-15s.
Locking on.
Man, I love that indirect fire support. It's so handy just to be able to attack someone from basically anywhere.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I really don't know if I need to get these guys up
Moving
here.
fast.
Like if they're gonna spawn more guys. Or if it's basically over.
Roger.
But I'm moving them just in case. Just in case. Alright.
Standing by.
Let's reserve. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of ammo that I don't have to here. Okay, let's blast this thing.
Engaging target.
That's the last of the generators. Good job, Commander. The ground batteries are down, and our dropships are clear to attack the shipyard. Mop up any remaining hostiles, and I'll send Samir to extract you. Nicely done, Commander. The enemy has been vanquished, and Tyrlon is ours. Now there's nothing left between us and Coromodir. I'll drink to that. Hell, we all will. I've got a keg of Timbiki Dark waiting in the Argo's galley, and this feels like as good a time as any to crack it open. When we get back home, we're celebrating and drinks are on me.
Mission successful.
Okay, man. That was a little stressful. I mean, from back there at the beginning, it really looked like that was further away than it was, but once we got underway, we actually made up that distance fairly quick, even in our slow mechs. So I think they kind of over or underestimate, depending on how you want to say that, the necessity of speed. Because I mean, I've got basically probably about the slowest lance you could have. And we didn't get any bonuses. No bonuses. That's not fun. I mean, we hardly took any damage except for that walloping that we took to Hot Rod's back there. That was unfortunate. You know, they just drop in a lance right behind our weakest mech. That is not good. That's not good. That could have been a lot worse. So let's see. We could make a spider. There's an argument to be made there. Just in terms of selling it. You know, obviously I'm not going to use a spider. As we know, you know, you get blasted even by not fantastic shots. You're going to get completely liquidated by mechs at this level. You know, I don't know how many more mechs of this level we're going to be finding. So I really don't know if they're really, because going to be that useful. I don't know if they're going to be that useful. I wonder, you know, I don't really like the fact that it's a ton. I mean, and then the nicer ones are like 2 or 3 tons, you know, for these TTSs. I just don't see myself using that. I really don't. Minus 20% stability damage taken. We haven't been having a lot of issue with stability damage, to be perfectly frank. I could see it potentially being an issue on the King Crab when we really are tanking up against some really heavy mechs, but it hasn't been much of an issue yet. So yeah, I think maybe we complete a spider just so we can sell it. It'd probably sell for like, you know, 300, 400,000. So it's just a little bit of extra money there. We can get a Jaeger mech just because, you know, if we find another piece, then, you know, that's going to be really nice. And then, you know, there's not really anything else here that's like jumping out at me here. It really isn't. I mean, because like I said, I really don't think we're going to be seeing a lot of these guys anymore. I really, really don't. And I don't think we need any of this crap. So let's grab this gyro and let's grab that TTS just in case I decide I want to use those things. I don't think I'm going to, but who knows? You never do. You never do until you do. And when you do, well, I mean, I don't really have a whole lot more to say about that. It's when you know. That's when you know. Or at least that's when I know. That's how I figure basically all of this out. That's when I figure it out. I know that's extremely profound. That's one heck of a loading screen. Armistice in orbit. Tyrlon. Elena Marisol Chaplin. This message is for High Lady Kamea Arano of the Oregon Reach. I am a Lady Marisol Chaplin, personal attaché to Protector Thomas Calderon of the Taurian Concordat. The Taurian Ministry of Intelligence has confirmed the authenticity of the evidence that you sent us. You have our thanks. It would seem that your uncle's duplicity has left its mark on us all. Well, this sounds promising. That's what I'm thinking. But, like, once again, and I mean, you can let me know how you feel about this, but I mean, I could see maybe, depending on your personality as a mercenary, you know, you might want to step in, but I would think that if you were, you know, a professional mercenary, and I use professional in the sense of, you know, having a professional work ethic, that it's just not my place to talk here. You know, just really isn't. These would definitely be things that I would be thinking of, though. These are definitely things that come to mind. You know, Lord Madeira really did come through with us, or for us, and this definitely sounds like good news. But I don't really have, in terms of contributing to the conversation, you know, it's not really my thing. This is really between Lady Arano and this person right here. You know, to sort of sort this out. You know, unless she comes to me for my, you know, professional opinion or my services. That's how I view it. That's how I view it. Our ambassadors have been in communication with representatives from the Federated Suns, and they are negotiating a de-escalation of force along our shared border. All cooperation between the Taurian Concordat and the Directorate has officially been terminated. We have also withdrawn our fleet, and Director Santiago Espinoza has been recognized as an enemy of the Taurian state. Should he ever dare to leave Oregon space, he will have us to contend with. Finally, I will personally review your reports of Taurian war crimes in the Reach. If I find them credible, I will hold Commodore Ostergaard accountable for his actions upon his return. If what you've told me is true, he will stand before a firing squad. You have my word. With that, our business is concluded. Be well, Lady Arano. Protector Calderon wishes you success in your campaign to come. Wow. Well, I mean, that's pretty positive. At least we're not officially fighting the Torians anymore. But it seems like Ostergaard has been the one that we've really been fighting. So if they're not going to, you know, directly do anything to him until he goes back to their space, I don't know how much that's going to help us. You know, so we will see. We will see how that plays out in terms of directly impacting us in the here and now. Okay, so I wouldn't bet on any sort of lasting peace between the Torians and the Federation. They'll probably lapse back into a Cold War. Well, that's that then. The Restoration's problems with the Torians are over. No, I don't believe that. I hope they broadcast Ostergaard's execution. I don't know about that. You know, once again, you know, I have a little bit of compassion for the guy. We did, you know, blow his son away. That being said, you know, it's not... I mean, he's certainly done some awful things, but, you know, we killed his son. He's just got the blood rage. So, you know, I empathize with him to a certain extent. Yeah, one that'll flare up. So anyway, I said the thing about the Cold War. If you didn't see what I clicked on, I said that they're going to probably go back into a Cold War. One that'll flare up hot again as soon as either side gets jumpy. Still, for the time being, I'll take what I can get. I'm with you there, Yang. Lady Arano, I think that congratulations are in order. With Tyrlon liberated and the Torians out of the war, there's nothing left between us and the throne. The Directorate still has one card they can play. They have Lord Madeira. When we move on Coromodir, I will negotiate for his release, but first I must rally the founding houses. When I travel to Coromodir, it will be with all of our allies, and their armies at my back. I want the throne world skies crowded with our dropships. Okay, now this is really sounding like endgame stuff here. They don't have the Torians at their back anymore. We're moving on Coromodir. I think that we're talking about, like, end game mission stuff. I mean, I don't know what else we could be talking about here, guys. So this is the culmination stuff. This is exciting. This is where the rubber meets the road. What about the people there? When your invasion fleet touches down, will you have their support? Yes, I will. Every victory we've won has shaken their support of my uncle. His popularity as a leader is shattered, and when the time to invade comes, the majority will side with us. With our fleet filling the skies and our supporters in the streets, my message will be unmistakable. Everywhere my uncle looks, he will see the Arano Coromont, the symbol of my house, and our unshakable resolve. Don't forget about us. When you talk to that bastard, I want to be right there by your side. I mean, that would be nice. What you're saying is you're going to drag your uncle into negotiations with a gun pressed to your head. It sounds like a plan. We'll be waiting on your call. Okay, I mean, do I really want to be there when she talks to him? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind, like, observing that. Yeah, I would certainly like to see it. Yeah, I would certainly like to see it. You will be, Blave. You have my word on that. Director Espinoza will see our strength, the strength of our fleet, of our unity, of the loyalty of our people, and he will return Lord Madeira to us, or we will destroy him utterly. Be ready for my call, Commander. Together, we will bring this war to a close. Okay, yeah, so this is it. Oh, goodness. Look at this. Okay, Lady Arano's contract to move on Coromodir is now available. The mission represents a point of no return. Resistance will be significant and our forces will be committed once we begin the assault. We should be prepared to field multiple fully equipped lances. Okay. Oh man. So...
That mech you wanted is back online.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to grind out. I'm guessing that means probably 2 lances. And I've really kind of backed myself into a corner here. Obviously we need to refit this stalker, or repair this stalker. So what this means is I'm going to have to do a little bit of grinding. I was really hoping that I wasn't going to have to. Oh, okay. Well, this is nice. So there are actually some good, there are actually some decent missions here. Oh, and it looks like our relations with the Taurian Concordat have been repaired. That's interesting. The Irana Restoration still has the Taurian Concordat as an enemy. If you look at here, I wonder if that's a bug or if that's just something that they didn't quite have ironed out, because, you know, as we just learned in the story, they are not enemies. But if you do look, what it does look interesting is it looks, oh no, we're loathed. Okay, so the Taurians do still hate us. So maybe that would be a mission that would be worth taking. Since, I mean, the Taurians can't really hate us a whole lot more. I'll have to look at that. But basically what I'm going to have to do is capture, basically capture some more mechs and keep them. I'm going to have to keep them and outfit them and, you know, make sure that I've got, I mean, I guess 2 lances, 2 full lances. Because the thing is, a lot of times we don't get actually damaged, and the chances of all of our mechs getting damaged would be very slim. Because what I'm guessing is going to happen is we're going to go in and then we're going to just have to do another mission, or maybe even 2 missions back to back to back, and we're not going to have time to repair in between. So what we're going to want, you know, what we're going to want is, you know, at least at absolute bare essential minimum, 2 other good mechs that I would like be perfectly happy taking on a mission. But 3 would be better. 3 would be better. I don't know what I've got in the way of storage here. It looks like I've got 1 Atlas and 1 King Crab and 1 Highlander. So obviously if I found any of those would be great mechs. All of those are my favorite mechs right now. And I've got another Stalker, so that would also be good. I mean, that's my lance right here. If I get 2 parts of any of those, that would be great. It looks like we've got a Battle Master. I mean, we could do Battle Master. We could maybe do an Awesome. I mean, I really did like that Awesome that we had. But, I mean, we are getting down there into much lighter territory than what I've grown accustomed to now. I mean, these guys, with the exception of the Stalker, can really take a licking and keep on ticking. But we're going to have to think about that. Once again, I'm going to look at these contracts. I may record them and then either put them up if they are interesting and exciting, but, you know, probably not if we just steamroll them. But what it is at least building that last mission up like it's going to be super tough, and that's exciting. I do like the idea of having that point of no return. You know, you better come ready to play. So yeah, I will have to get a couple more mechs, and depending on how interesting that process is, we will see what makes it onto the channel. But anyway, we have a plan. We've severed the alliance between the Taurians, so I mean, we've finally put House Espinosa back on their heels. So I think we've got a path forward here, guys, and that's great. That's really, really great. Man, I've had so much fun. I've had so much fun playing this game again, and I will, man, I'm really looking forward to this final push. But anyway, as always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and we are going to be picking up, most likely with the push on Coromodir, but, you know, maybe with one of these missions. But we're going to be picking up in one of those places next time.